Hello, my name is Leah Kopke. I'm a 3D motion design freelancer, and this is my podcast, Ambient 3D Animations. I wasn't really planning on recording this today, but I found something that I thought was really cool. I found this website called Normal Map Online, and I have this photo of some cake, and I wanted to, well, it's a cheesecake in particular. I took a photo of it, and I wanted to take this photo of the crust and somehow turn it into a normal map. And I noticed that Photoshop doesn't have the 3D filter anymore that turns things into normal maps. And I didn't feel like downloading the old version of Photoshop because that just seems like too much effort. So I Googled a little bit and I found Normal Map Online. And this place is amazing. So watch this. Here's what I do. So I have this here. I made a copy of the photo. I cropped it to the size I wanted it to be cropped to. And I'm going to be using this as a brush, so I don't need to worry about it being seamless, but you can make this seamless if you'd like to. You just need to duplicate it and mirror it. Maybe I'll show that just for the heck of it. If you want to make this seamless, what you do is you go into canvas size, and I'm just going to multiply the width and the height by 2, okay? And now we have this that's double the size. And we have our texture in the center. I'm going to hide the original for right now. And I'm just going to copy and paste this. So Control C, Control V, and now we have a duplicate. That's Command if you're on a Mac. So now we have 2 of these. Now you'll notice that they are not seamless. I hit Control T for the transform tools, and now I can just mirror this by pressing this button. And you can see that that's looking a little bit cleaner. We're going to clean it up even more. I'm going to duplicate both of these. Control C, Control V, Command if you're on a Mac. And now we have some more. Now I am going to go ahead and do Control T again. Control T. Come on, computer. And now we are going to flip these around. Done. So now you can see that we have a seamless texture, but it has some weird symmetry stuff going on. So what I like to do is I like to grab either the marquee rectangle, or you can use the lasso tool. They have the polygonal lasso tool too. So now what I do is I just make some random shapes in here. And now that we have that, what I like to do is go into our edit menu under our fill, content aware fill, but you'll see that that's not showing up as an option. So what I need to actually do is merge these layers, and now it's editable, and I think it'll be, now that we have an editable merged layer, we can go into edit and use the content aware fill. So I'll go ahead and click on that, and something magical will happen. You'll see that it's kind of hiding that symmetry a little bit, and I'll hit OK or apply. And then I'll hit Control D to let go of that selection, and I'll just do this a few times, and my goal is really to just keep this crust texture that I have from the photo, but make it look a little bit more random. So I'm going to go into the content aware fill again, hit OK, and you can see that this is looking a little bit more random with the content aware fill. I'll do it again over here, just creating random shapes. I'll add in something over here. And notice that I'm staying a little bit further away from these edges because I want those to be seamless as well. Content aware fill. Okay. So now we have this, and I'd like to make this grayscale, because if I make this grayscale, then I can drop it into here, because look, they have this little drop in here. You can drop your texture in here. Now I understand that this isn't exactly a height map, but the crevices of this crust are darker, and we can make it look something like a height map that will be usable enough so that we can make this into a normal map and use it while texturing something, either as a brush or as a tiling texture. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to click on this button here, and we have some options. We want this to be black and white, so we're going to add that on to our layer. Now it's black and white, that's lovely. And now that we have that, we're going to need to adjust the curves. And I'm just going to crunch these values. So I'm bringing this dark color all the way here. This is the beginning of the darker values. And I'm going to crunch this value all the way over here, just so that we get a full range of values, and we can adjust this later within the normal map online. So I will hit File, Export. Export out as a PNG, that is fine. And I had tested this out earlier, so I'm actually going to save this over this one as crust gray values, and I'll replace it. So now we have this new map here, and I wish I could show you more than one screen. That would be a lot easier. But now I can drag and drop this map into here, and it'll be like magic. See, now we have a normal map from that, and you can visualize what this map would look like in 3D. So that's pretty cool. And you can select what you need here. If you need a displacement, a normal, ambient, occlusion, specular, you've got these options here, and it's great. You can adjust the strength of this. Now, I think that this is a little intense for some crust, so I'm actually going to reduce that a little bit. And you can turn this around. That seems a little bit more subtle. I like that. And then whenever you're done, oh, and you can also choose different models, so you can see what it looks like on a sphere if you want. You can even load a model in here. I don't really feel like that's necessary. Oh, they have a teapot. That's classic. Okay. As you can tell, I just discovered this today, and it's super exciting for me. And maybe I'll increase the strength a little bit here. That might be a little too subtle. Like, yes, we do want the crust to be subtle, but maybe not that subtle. This seems better to me. I am happy with this. I'm going to hit download now, and I'm going to download this as a PNG. You can pick something else if you want. You can adjust the opacity. This is fine. Time to hit download. So there we go. And now I'm going to drag and drop this map from my downloads into my folder. And now you can see I have a normal map that I had created based on a photo that I took of some cheesecake. And I am very excited about this today. And I hope this helps you with whatever project you're working on in whatever 3D software you're working in. And if you'd like to learn more things 3D related, please hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you here next time on Ambient 3D Animations.